All right, everyone, here we go with the weekly reading, the week of November 6th through the 12th, 2022. This is the big one, Lamont, as Fred Sanford used to say all the time. This is a big week, and don't be surprised. I left the video running for an hour before I did this, just to make sure. But don't be surprised if it freezes up. There's a lot of energy here. On a normal week, this weekly reading gives me a headache. Today, I have never seen or felt energy like this. This is unreal. We've got a week with the eclipse in it, and we've got a week with the 1111 portal. Those are huge. That's the huge part of the iceberg. There's other little bits and pieces that are going on this week, but that's the big news. So this is quite a week. I ask what actions your person's going to take towards you the week of the 6th through the 12th. I pull one card for each sign. I clarify. It's just like the Friday reading, but with clarifiers. You're all connected. You're all part of a cycle. Pay attention to everything. There's a link in the description that explains why there's no timestamps here. If I put timestamps, it would mean I don't know how energy works or cycles. And I'm not that guy. I do know how it works. Because I have to sort of tie everything together. I won't tell you always what your card is tied to, but I just do the read, otherwise it'll just get confusing. You let me get the headache, you just enjoy the reading. I got a pre-shuffle here. Let's go. Week of the 6th through the 12th, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. Hands down, the most powerful reading I do. It's an exploded all signs reading on the table. Here's the pre-shuffle. Here's the surface energy. It's showtime. It's showtime. It is. 3 of Cups crossed by the 8 of Pentacles. Time to put the work in. It's time for somebody. This is my biggest card of communication in the Minor Arcana. It's bigger than the 8 of Wands in certain contexts. And this is one of those contexts. I got the 8 of Pentacles, my little apprentice here working toward freedom, liberation. Somebody's got to get something off their chest, and it's cup related. Somebody's might. I'm not even going to say might. I don't see how they can get past this energy. Open up to you. Now, again, I'm not a Time Lord, and I'm not the Warlock on the hill. I do not control the energy. You're all moving at different speeds on your timelines. The weekly readings are what they are. There's a new weekly playlist. They're all timeless. So this may happen for you next week, or it might happen the week after that. I don't know. I can't say, but I can say it's fucking showtime in this energy, and I believe it is. And believe me, I'll be pulling on the eclipse and the 1111 portal. Underneath that is the 6 of Swords. That's why I said somebody has to get something off their chest. Somebody has to smooth something out. Somebody has to do something to liberate themselves. They've been bottling up a lot of cup energy. All right? Underneath that, you want proof? Fine. Here's the Sun crossed by the 3 of Swords. Right? Somebody needs to get happy. They're not happy. This 3 Swords is bookending this 3 Cups. The whole thing, the whole pre-shuffle cross-checks itself. All right? And all my readings tie together. What have we been talking about? You know, I did that super random a couple of days ago. Man. And that showed up again in the Friday reading yesterday. Jeez. All right, let's go. Let's give the deck a shuffle. Let's do it. Give me the soulmate cycle for the week of November 6th through the 12th, universe. Give me all the energy, everything. All of it. 1111 portal, the eclipse, every fucking piece of energy you can find this week. I want it. I want everything. I already pre-took my Advil. I'm fine. I got plenty of beer to get me through the rest of the day. I've got oranges. I will be fine. You don't have to worry about me. You just sit back and enjoy the reading and let me get a headache. All right, I'm ready. I'm done. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table, and I mean everything. Overall energy is the 9 of Swords. Look at that. It's right there. It's also 9s are the end in tarot. The person can't take it anymore. Right? Look at that person. Do they look like they can take it? But there's also a dreamy energy here. I think the universe, and I believe it with the Neptunian influence and everything we've been talking about the deja vu and dreams, all that affects them and it affects you. I gave you advice, but nobody gave them advice. And I think the universe been fucking with them in their dreams big time. All right? I think they feel like, I get an energy of someone who feels like you're getting away. And here we go. I've got the Page of Pentacles. It's communication. But it's also an energy of someone who's been looking at your picture, spying on you, thinking about you, dreaming about you. Any of that is spying energy on some level. Okay? And that's what we get. This is also communication. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they're anxious about it. Well, the Page of Pentacles would say that by itself, you know. Always a little nervous about what they're going to say. Yeah, there's some anxiety here. I bet there is. Because that Three of Swords that we saw on the pre-shuffle is just on the surface energy. So that means it's you know, there's always a lot more. It's like an iceberg, right? You get the tip of the iceberg you see, but there's a lot more of it under the water that you don't see, right? It's just like that. Reading's on the flip. Our reading starts with Aries, number 1, if you will, and ends with Pisces. 2 fish, number 12. Everything matters, pay attention. And of course, as always, the Cancer position is every man's sign. Every man, every woman. You're all honorary Cancerians in this cycle. So keep that in mind. All right. That was my nephew's idea. I told him I was having a hard time getting everybody to understand why the Cancer position is so important. And I explained it to him, and he said, why don't you just tell them they're all honorary Cancers in this cycle? It seems to make sense to me. Well, if it makes sense to a 12-year-old, you're probably all right. Most of you should be able to pick up on that. You're all honorary Cancers. There you go. Aries. Jesus. Our reading opens with a Major Arcana and Temperance, the card of the angel. It's communication. What actions is someone likely to take? They're likely to reach out. Why? Because they need to make something right, like the pre-shuffle showed us, because they're going fucking batshit crazy. 9 swords over everything. This is communication. That's what that is right there. Why is the Temperance card here? Tell me about Temperance. Is my video still working? Okay. When a reading opens with Temperance, anything can happen. I'll tell you what. All right. Here we go. Why is Temperance here? So our reading opens with communication. This card alone backs up the entire pre-shuffle. All right. Big time. Let's see. Why is Temperance here? Let's clarify with the Light Seer. You might remember her from such cards as this motherfucker. All right? There you go. It's 9 of Swords. What's fueling that? The 4 of Cups. Yeah. Again, there's disappointment. There's anxiety. Somebody got to make something right. Somebody got to rectify something for themselves. Pay attention to what I said in the super random reading I pulled 2 days ago. That energy is still all over this shit. It showed up on Friday. It's showing up here. I mean, there was a reason that was a compelled reading. I did not want to do a reading that morning. Right here, the Sun. They got to make something right. Backing up the pre-shuffle. A card from the pre-shuffle that was crossed by the 3 of Swords. From another deck. It's right there. I think, Aries, I think you're going to find out something. I think someone's going to reach out. Someone's going to say something under this energy. It's a very strong possibility. I cannot predict free will, but I can say that our reading opens, and you're all connected, with communication. Why is it here? Ace of Cups, because that sucker's about to explode. That's why. You're going to find out, Aries, how someone feels. Okay? On some level. On maybe a high level. A higher level than a page, possibly. Although I highly doubt it with a page here. But it seems like you might. Let's see. Well, we'll see where the reading takes us. All right, Taurus. 9 of Cups. Somebody is, I was going to say pleasuring themselves. What action is your person likely to take this week? I think this person's likely to indulge in whatever they indulge in that makes them forget. I believe you're the position that got the moon in the Friday reading. And I said something similar. I said it felt like they're just trying to drink you away. This person here is going to indulge in all sorts of things. Fatty foods, drinks, drugs if they take them, whatever it is to make themselves feel better. Okay? This can be a card of arrogance, and there's a little bit of selfishness attached to it there, just a pinch. Why is the 9 of Cups here? Not going to lie to you. All right, let's see. But all of your people, again, you're all connected. All of your people are acting selfishly. They're coming in to make themselves feel better, to smooth something out because they can't take it anymore. It's them at the bottom of this here in that bed. right? They want to fix it. I still say they're coming in they're looking at it from the wrong angle while they're doing it. I think they wouldn't be a page if they were looking at it from the right angle, which is unconditional love for you. You matter. You're irreplaceable. I need to stop the DF from getting away. In that case, it becomes a bit more mission oriented, right? And not just for them. What's on top? 3 swords. Look at that. We were just talking about it. It was the sun and the 3 swords were together in the pre-shuffle from another deck. Yeah, somebody here's in a lot of pain. This is an energy. The 3 swords on top of 9 cups is an energy of someone who might drink themselves, drink you away, or just keep themselves busy with fatty foods or hobbies or whatever it is that, sates them, if you will, makes them satisfied, right? Why is the 3 of swords here? Yeah, it's all ego and devil energy. I'm right. My read is solid on that. In the Taurus angle, this person here is just going to make themselves feel better. A little maybe retail therapy, a little beer therapy, a little whiskey therapy, a little cocaine therapy. I don't know. Could be fatty foods, could be just indulging. They're going to indulge in some way to make themselves feel better because they're in a lot of pain, because they refuse to put that fucking ego down, right? And it's because they have past issues they haven't dealt with yet, okay? So no matter what your sign is, if that resonates with you, write it down. Write down something I say that resonates with you. With any sign, doesn't matter if it's in your chart. This ain't your fucking horoscope. I'm not an astrologer. I'm an energy reader. All right? Gemini. Dreams. I was right. I know. I fucking love it when I'm right. I do. Because I took a chance yesterday. In the Friday reading, I remember I wrote it down on a post-it note so I wouldn't forget it. I told Gemini the Hierophant card was about dreaming and somebody, having sort of the spiritual wet dreams about you or something. I was right. It's right there. They are dreaming big time about, and when they wake up, they feel a loss. They feel like, it's all designed to make them do something about the situation that they feel trapped in. They're very controlled by an energy on the other side. They're happy in their dreams. They really are spiritual wet dreams. All right? Gemini. Why is this 10 of Cups here for my Gemini people? Why? Why is this here? Why in fucking deed? It is the Queen of Pentacles. Man, do they love those dreams. Spiritual, wet fucking dreams. That's your energy, the environmental energy. They're dreaming about you. Okay? This is one of the finest energies of the Empress. It's the soul nurturing energy. Right? It's beautiful. What's on top? The King of Cups. It's designed to make them open up. Okay, this person is very controlled on their side. I say that, or unduly influenced is a good way I could phrase it. Why is the King of Cups here? Look at that. Look how fucking right I am. God damn it. 10 cups from another deck. In their dreams, they're happy as a clam. It's when they wake up that we got a problem. It's all nurturing. It's all spiritual wet dreams. It might spring this person into action. It could. And all of your people are going through this on some level. Okay? All of them. That's what's going on in the energy right now. But from the Gemini angle in particular, it's very strong. Okay? Somebody here. The woulda, couldas. Man, the feeling they must have when they wake up after that and get back to their life. Oh, it must be just, well, here it is. You can see it. It's Devil and 3 swords. Because in the reading, just like if I were to do a regular 4-card reading, like Cancer would bookend over here. So Cancer is red with Aries, right? These cards for Gemini would be crossing Tauruses. So these matter. This is them awake, right? And this is them asleep. It's magic in those dreams. They're spiritual wet dreams. Cancer. Everybody, honorary Cancer. You can thank my nephew for that one. Honorary Cancer. All right? Everybody. 5 of Wands. Wah, wah. It's not really. This is the weakest energy I can pull from the tarot. They know what they want to do. Somebody wants to reach out and talk to you. They're in their head about something. They're hanging on to something. Something happened between you two. You said something, or they said something, or you did something, and they're hanging on to one thing. It's just an excuse. Okay? They're a little bit of an excuse machine right now. Alright? But all they want to do, because I just showed you, this is bookending Temperance and the Sun and the Ace of Cups, is come straighten this out. Right? But they're just making excuses. This person, yeah, fuck you. You know, there's your middle finger right there. But it's minor energy. Fives are temporary in the tarot. Five of Wands is the weakest energy I can pull as I read the energy off the tarot. Why is it here? Oh, wow. Okay. So you're tied to Gemini a little bit too. Some of this energy is bleeding over. Why? Because you got the same crossing card they did after all that shuffling, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Somebody here is, except in the Cancer angle, it's a little bit different. Yeah, they're dreaming about you. The universe is filling them with dreams. So it applies to all of you because you're all honorary Cancers. But in the Cancer angle, in particular, they're intimidated by you or in some way. They're afraid to talk to you. There's something about talking to you and opening up to you that makes them very nervous. Okay? What's on top? The Three of Wands. It keeps them on the shore. Right. Holding back. Probably because you're very different. Right? The Three of Wands is about new horizons. She never surfed this beach before. She's not familiar with the currents or the waves. And it's nighttime. There's no other regular surfers around to tell her anything. Right? So she's a little nervous, apprehensive about going in the water. That's all. It's a good metaphor. It'll work. Why is the Three of Wands here? Seven of Wands. Yeah, apprehensive. Someone's holding back. There's just one little fucking thing keeping them from reaching out or whatever. They're having the spiritual wet dreams too, but they're holding back a little bit. They're defensive about something. This Seven of Wands tells me that there is something that they're using as an excuse to not reach out. It could be something along the lines of, well, you said that. Right? Well, they said that, so I'm not going to, it's something stupid. It's something that could be cleared up very easily. It's just an excuse. I'm just telling you that. It's just an excuse. That's all it is. It's bullshit. Five of Wands is bullshit. They're on the verge of reaching out. These cards are all red with these over here. This is big communication, anchoring our reading here in the top position. Leo. Oh. Why do I do this? Why do I do this to myself? Okay. King of Cups. I'm not going to say a word. I'm just going to clarify it. Why is the King of Cups here? It's a control energy, but I don't know specifically to what. The King of Cups holds the Ace of Cups. They control very much how much of it. This could be a reverse energy coming back, where your person is controlled, but I think your person is very, what's the word I'm looking for? Stoic. Okay? This energy is very stoic. It's not someone who shares their feelings easily. Okay? And that's what I'm getting. I'm getting a stubborn, stoic type energy here. They're trying to keep a stiff upper lip, right? As the British might say. Stiff upper lip and all that. Why is the King of Cups here? Maybe your person is British. I don't know. They read a lot like some of the people in my family. Half my family on my mother's side is British. I know they're, at least them anyway. I know the way they are. They sometimes come across like that. Two of Swords, crossing that. Yeah, it is that stoic energy. It's none so blind as those who will not see energy. Right? We get a little visit from King James. None so blind as those who will not see. It is it's more that it's a crossroads. It's not. They're confusing their own self. They have deep feelings for you. Whatever this energy is, whoever this belongs to, has deep feelings for the non-runner. Because I can't tell you apart from your soulmate. You're very close in frequency. But they're reluctant to show it. They when they want to, and then they don't, and then they do. What's on top? Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's a person who's very emotionally immature, and they have to be real with you. They have to be emotional. They're going to have to give you something. And it's just not in their nature. And it's because they're emotionally immature, though. It's because this is a person this is a runner. This is a lifelong runner. It's a person who buries their head in the sand when things get heavy, when things get deep, right? If it starts getting too deep, they run, they hide. They may have even run away at some point. It's possible. It's possible that this person booked it for the hills at some point. Nobody could find them for days, for weeks. You know, kind of I mean, I'm not saying it's just an example. I'm just giving you a dramatic example. But this type of energy that would do that. Things get heavy. Rather than sit down and have an adult emotional conversation, they run away. This is what they do. Why is the Knight of Wands here? And the Strength card. It's a Leo energy. It's forward movement. It's just talking about the running away. It's just, again, it's someone here who doesn't have, who's emotionally immature. Why is this here? Because they just don't have the strength, or they weren't taught, or their heart chakra is shut down. Maybe they're shut down from something, right? Someone hurt them and they just stayed shut down. They act irrationally. That's why it's the Leo soap opera. There's a reason for it. Okay, Virgo, it's fine. Let them go through it. Let them go through it. There's a lot of love for the soulmate connection. A lot more than they have for what's on their side. They don't like their life, I'll tell you that. Virgo, they pretend they do, let me tell you. Page of Swords. Virgo. You got, you remember that song from the 80s? I always feel like somebody's watching me. That is a spying energy right there. Someone's looking in on you this week. Okay? What actions they likely to take? Looking in. Could be spying. Could be looking at your social media. Could be someone, it doesn't have to be that runner. In your angle, that runner has just got to get past their ego. In fact, the runner in your cycle in your angle is tied to this devil in 3 swords big time. Because that's where my eye is going. But the energy around you is somebody's checking you out. Okay? You're very attractive. I've told you that. Somebody's checking you out. I don't know. It can be nefarious. It can be this energy, I won't lie to you, can read like a peeping Tom. So be careful where you change into your fancy bikini. I'm just telling you so you know. Don't leave the damn door cracked. Don't leave the blinds cracked. Right? It's like old George McFly's, or George McFly peeping Marty's mom and Back to the Future right up in the tree. Why is the Page of Swords here? That energy can be that. I think for most of you it's not that. But holy shit, after all that shuffling, it's the same here. It's, yeah. That's why you got a page. This was Leo's crossing card. It ties here. You're tied with this over here. You got some emotionally immature person who's afraid to tell you how they feel around you. Okay? What's on top? 4 of Wands. I could be corny and say they might want to marry you. But they think you're out of their league. You know, you're higher up than them. You're whatever. It's probably why they're a peeping Tom. I mean, I don't know. Why is the 4 of Wands here? Maybe we'll find an 8 of Swords. Yeah, they're worried. They feel like you're out of their league. Okay, you got an energy around you that really has the hots for you. Wants you. Feels like you're out of their league. Or maybe you told them that you weren't interested, but they're still interested. If that's the case, yeah, and that can explain the peeping Tom energy too, because that's a common thing. You know, if you got a friend around you that's really interested in you and stuff like that, they'll do all sorts of things just to, you know, make themselves feel good or feel like they're, you know, getting satisfied, if you will, whatever. They'll do all sorts of weird shit. It can go. There's all kinds of Dateline specials that start that way. But this isn't really anything that nefarious. It's just somebody who feels like you're out of their league. And they're around you, they're watching you, they're checking you out, and they're stressed out because they think you'd be really great. But they don't think they're really great. They're reflecting as a page with little tights on and a little skirt. He kind of dressed like He-Man a little bit, but he's not. All right, Libra. 6 of Wands. Yep, here we go, Libra. Communication. Somebody, I tell you that every week, don't I? Yeah, well, hey, you saw your November monthly reading. We talked about that. Okay, we talked about it. 6 of Wands, yep. Victory after a long battle energy, somebody you think, I'm tired of Steve. Fucking Steve, I'm so tired of him saying this person's going to reach out and they never fucking do. Fuck you, Steve. I'm not even listening anymore. This thing is dead, done, and over, and there they are. That's exactly the energy that's there. Okay, Six of Wands. It is victory after a long battle energy, as everyone thought this person was dead, long gone. They had a funeral and everything, and then all of a sudden they just show up one day. Why is the Six of Wands here? And if you want proof of that, it's divine timing. The timing is right. The energy is right for this person to speak up. I do think they speak up as a page, though. I will tell you, your preceding card here is a Page of Swords. What's on top? Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's hard for them. You're heavy on their mind. They can't take it anymore, and they're showing up. That's the energy that's here. Why is the Ten of Wands here? It's the Four of Pentacles, and they're not, again, they've been holding back, and they feel like you're going to be pissed at them because they've been holding back, right? They've been holding back out of fear. There isn't a lot of fear here anymore because it's built up too much. The tension's built up. So they're headed your way with their little cow and everything and their little bag that they're carrying with them. Somebody here is showing up under this energy. It's a little bit of the spiritual wet dream energy too. Everybody's person's having the spiritual wet dreams, But yeah, there's an energy of someone coming in. You get it every week. And we talked about it in your November reading. Go watch it. I mean, this is pretty much your November reading right there. Scorpio. Hot Scorpios. Scorpio, you are hot. Queen of Wands, that's your energy attached to that. You heard me say under the breath, hot Scorpio, and then I took a peek at the card, and there it is. This is attractive energy. You are attractive. You are smoking hot. Very bangable. I don't know how else to phrase it. It's not fake. There's no fakey McFakerman here. That's all your energy attached to that. Jesus Christ. Holy crap. Be careful this week. Be careful with all that 1111 portal and eclipse energy and stuff like, and being this attractive walking around. Damn. Make sure you feel that energy. Make sure you know you're hot. Please do that. If you don't want to do it for yourself, do it for me. Alright? Do it for someone else. But either way, that's wow. There's no fakey McFakerman there. No story about pretense or my socialite card or anything. It's just pure attraction. Why is the Queen of Wands here for my hot Scorpios? Why? Hangman. You need to believe this. I don't say anything or joke about anything that's not in the energy in any reading I do. That's why everything I say is important. A story I tell you, a dirty joke, a non-dirty joke, a metaphor, doesn't matter. Everything matters. Take these readings very seriously. And that's for the people. Look at that, Emperor. Look at that. You're balanced within yourself too. I accidentally left the Emperor there. Some people think I joke too much and it means I don't care. That's not true. Joke so that you laugh. You take in the information better. Nothing breaks up energy better than laughter. You go out and spend $10,000 on crystals all you want all day long. And nothing like laughter to break up energy, right? You can see it all the time. You can see it in the 3D. You're out laughing and joking and having fun with your friends, and then somebody shows up and they're a real downer, right? And it ruins the whole thing, right? But the energy was flowing while you were laughing and having fun. Right here, you got to believe in this energy. You need a new perspective because it keeps wanting me to leave the Emperor there. You've got a major soulmate around you. Someone finds you very attractive. There's no doubt about that. I don't know if it's the runner or not, but that card, of course, lands right on top of you. All right? I can't say it's the Burger King. I can tell you this energy this week for all of you it's not just about the runner. Okay, it will bring in other soulmates. We're getting to a point now where other soulmates are starting to show up in the energy, and it's coming up a lot in the readings, like singles reads and things like 3-card with me reads and stuff like that. So, whatever it is, this is your energy, Scorpio. You're very attractive. You're very balanced. You need to have confidence in that, is what the universe is telling you. I guess you're the sign that gets the lesson today. Why is this here? 5 of Cups. Yeah. Learn from your disappointments and move on from them. As far as a runner goes, a runner in particular, the one who was the Burger King, had to have it their way with their ego and pride and all that, they're very focused on you. The Five of Cups does tend to end the separation phase in the soulmate cycle. All I can tell you from that energy is they're very focused on you, okay? They're very, very sad about what happened, very mad at themselves, mostly, is what I get, okay? Probably for being a candy-ass chicken shit. That's why. Because that's how they've been coming up. But you need to have confidence in this energy, all right? It's all right. Learn from your past disappointments. It can only grow your energy. In fact, it grows it better than succeeding. Succeeding tends to make people invite in arrogance, right? It's when we fail and we learn from it that we grow the most, all right? Sagittarius. Oh, I hope Scorpio's the only one I got to give a lecture to. It's too much energy here to be lecturing or lessening or whatever I'm doing. Seven of Cups. Wow, you're attractive too. Lots of options, 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 options. Do not be confused. Okay? You'll know, if you follow your intuition, you will know which options are good and which are just bullshit. Okay? But you got a lot of options coming your way. Well, of course you do. Sagittarius season is rolling in just a couple of weeks. That's massive. And Sagittarius season this year is crammed with some incredible energies. Not the least of which being Jupiter going direct. That's going to be awesome. All right, and it's right there with the Sun in Sagittarius that happening too. That's fantastic. All right, let's see where we go. You also get the new moon this month. Let's not forget that. It's all new you. It's a whole lot of options coming your way. Why is the Seven of Cups here? This is nice energy. Wow. Two of Wands. Yeah, a chance to set something aside and move in a new direction. A whole new world type energy. Also something maybe you've been thinking about or hoping would happen may not happen the way you thought it would. So please release your expectations about outcomes. All right? All you're doing is setting yourself up for disappointment. Not that what happens is disappointing, but what happens is when we put expectations on outcomes and they don't happen the way we think it's going to happen, we get confused. It creates a confusion, which reads as a little bit of a disappointment or a surprise, or we have to scramble to try to adjust things. Just be cool. Be like water, right? Water takes the shape of whatever you pour it into. Be like water. And you never have to worry if something happens the way you didn't think it would happen anyway. But if it does happen to happen in a weird way, you just move with it. Go with it. That's all. What's on top? The Magician. Wow. Holy shit. Why is the Magician here? That's a very rare energy that I get. Sometimes I say it's smoke and mirrors or it's alchemy. It's not. It's just you're the shit. I mean, it's... Wow, why is the Magician here? Yeah. The Page of Pentacles. How do I phrase this? It's the card of the student, but it's... I wish I could pull one more card. I'm having a hard time phrasing it. It's a lot of energy. It is an energy of, again, I opened this reading by saying you're going to know which options are good and which are bad. You have the ability to see through people's illusions. In other words, you can see that's why I said this is sort of the Magician where it's the you're the shit energy. You have the ability, if you just release expectations and chill out, go with your intuition, you'll know what to choose. You'll be able to see through people's bullshit. I say that because this is a teenager on the card, and we all know they all full of shit. Teenagers lie. It's what they do. Okay? Their frontal lobe isn't developed yet. It's why they can't rent a car here in the United States. I don't know about your country, but here you got to be 25 or older to rent a car because of frontal lobe development. And the truth of the matter is you'll be able to see through bullshit. Through 10 miles of fog. Okay? So, there. That's what I have to tell you. Capricorn. All right? And the lessons you've learned have served you well. You've grown a lot. Your energy has really come up. Capricorn. Better than popcorn for sure. King of Pentacles. Something's about to pop for you. Why does that... I'm only drawn to the yellow. I mean, it is a King of Pentacles energy, but the yellow is forward movement. So I'm drawn to that. Something's about to pop. What? Why is the King of Pentacles here for Capricorn? Okay. Let's see here. Why? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Something's about to pop for you, and it's about to happen very suddenly. Someone's about to show up which makes something better, brings stability to something that you're either anxious about or have been worried about. This can relate to money though. Okay, this could be a soulmate, but this could also relate to a new job that pops off for you or some opportunity that comes your way. The universe is encouraging you not to dilly-dally on whatever it is. If it is the soulmate, again, it shows up rather suddenly. It's a bit of a surprise. But somebody really fills you in, gives you some information that allows you to move forward, if it's the soulmate. If it's a job thing, don't dilly-dally on it. Okay? Make your decision. Listen to what I told Sagittarius. Okay? Your neighboring sign. You're kind of tied with them a little bit here in this, because they got yellow here on the Magician here. Okay? Also, the yellow of the sun is my eyes drawn to that. What's on top? Seven of Cups. What did I just say? I didn't know that was there. They are, I said, listen to what I said, Sagittarius. They got the Seven of Cups. You got the Seven of Cups right on top. There it is. Pay attention to what I told Sagittarius. It'll save me a lot of talking. Just rewind just a little bit. Okay? So Sagittarius and Capricorn, you go together. Both of you. All right? Goes either way. Energy flows both ways. Why is the Seven of Cups here? In this case, the world. Something really changes your life here. Something changes things. It could be in a Capricorn angle. It could be career. Could be again. It's this is the most powerful card I can pull. All right. It may happen surprisingly, and again, like I told Sagittarius, in a way that you aren't expecting. Maybe if it's something that you can see coming. No expectations. Just go with it. All right. Whatever it is. It can have to do with the soulmate. It can have to do with career. It can go either way. Aquarius, Queen of Pentacles. Jesus, Aquarius, you're just the shit. And my intuition says grab another deck, so I am. I'm grabbing the Witches. The last two are going to be clarified with the Witches. Let's see. I don't know why. Maybe there's a repeat card that the universe needs me to pull. I have no idea. Again, I walk my talk. I go with the flow of energy. What my intuition tells me, I go with. That's it. End of story. I don't owe you no explanation. Queen of Pentacles. I always feel the need to explain it, only because I like transparency in my readings. Right? No card read, no energy read without explanation. Right? Without representation. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? This is just your energy. It's beautiful. Okay? You're beautiful. That's all I can tell you. Okay, so far that's all I got. All right, let's go. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? That applies to all of you, but the Eight of Cups, you just keep moving towards your 9 cups. If it's 8 broken cups, just move on. The Queen of Pentacles got everything she needs, he or she. She's waiting for nothing, waiting for no one, needs nothing, needs no one. It's major independence. It's the 9 of Pentacles on crack. Okay? Is what it is. It's got yellow. Keep moving forward. Again, the yellow forward movement. This may be tied with Capricorn and Sagittarius, so Aquarius, you might want to pay attention to what I told Capricorn and Sagittarius if it resonates with you. What's on top? 7 of Swords. Again, that what I told Sagittarius, I just got done saying. It's bullshit. The 7 of Swords is bullshit. You can see through it, right? Nobody can bullshit the Queen of Pentacles. All right, wow, just keep moving towards your 9 cups. All right, if it's 8 broken cups, you'll know in a second. All right, she's very intuitive here. Very intuitive. Why is the 7 of Swords here? Why? The 4 of Cups. Okay. On the runner side, somebody's just, again, it's the same energy I get off of that runner. They're just disappointed in themselves, and they're making excuses to make themselves feel better on their side for never telling you how they feel. On your side, you can see through bullshit. Believing that you're in this energy, that this is you, right? Allowing your vibration to come up allows you to see through bullshit, because I imagine a lot of people, you're attracting a lot of people. This is a very attractive queen as well. Everybody wants to hit that shit. She's the Queen of Pentacles, if for no other reason. She's loaded, or something. I'm not saying you're loaded. I'm just using it as a metaphor. Again, you can see through bullshit, and that'll prevent disappointments in the future. Make sure you know the lessons that you learned from, especially during the 11/11 portal, which is very spiritual. Allow that energy to flow. It will serve you well. It's going to give you almost ESP superpowers. Okay? The ability to read people. Your ability to read people will increase after 11/11. Okay? There you go. Pisces. Where are we? Where's my other deck? Here we go. Number 12. We opened. Number 1 up here with Temperance, the card of the angel. Pisces. You had a 5 of some sort in the Friday reading. It tied to the whole reading. It tied the whole reading together nicely. 10 of Wands. Wow, wow. Somebody's going to speak up here. They can't hold the sticks anymore. They can't hold it back anymore. Can't. Somebody's about to reach out. I'm telling you. Could be somebody new, could be a runner. I don't know. All bets are off with the 11/11 portal this week. I'm shuffling. Let's find out about this. Also, if I'm to take the energy and flip it, a burden that you've had, something that's been worrying or bothering you, is about to get relieved. All right? That's all I can tell you. I'm reluctant to talk about, because it's only for a few people. I'm reluctant to talk about health issues because I think you should go see a doctor if you got health issues, but maybe you do, and they give you something to relieve something, because that energy is here as well. Okay? Something's about to get better, but you need to put in the effort to make that better. It's not just going to magically go away. It's not a bowl of Lucky Charms, which is magically delicious. All right? That said, but as far as the runner goes, somebody's reaching out. If we start with communication, your card's always tied. You're the end of the story. You're tied to the beginning of the story, which began with communication, enlightenment, an Ace of Cups that somebody can't hold on to anymore. It's about to erupt. Well, here's that eruption. Here's that very erupt energy. This is tied directly to the Ace of Cups and the Sun. You're always tied to number 5, Leo. You're welded together. Now, I got a Knight of Wands here, okay, and a King of Cups. I've got definitely, based on this energy, somebody coming towards you. I don't know that it's incredibly emotionally mature. I can't say for sure yet because of that tie-in, but crossing this is the 6 of Pentacles. Yep. Something's about to balance out. This card backs up everything I just fucking said. On the one angle, somebody can't take it anymore. They need to talk to you. They need to straighten something out. They need to tell you something. 6 of Pentacles is the energy around it. Somebody who breadcrumb now wants to give. Okay, somebody who said we can't be together. And now all of a sudden, well, maybe we can. On the flip of the energy, something that's been burdening you. It could be that in relation to that person. It could be a money issue. It could be a health issue, whatever. And if it's a health issue, go see a fucking doctor. All right, don't wait for Lucky Charms magic to come fix things. Either way, it's okay. It's about to balance out in some way. A burden relieved, if you will. Okay? Some burden. So that's both sides of the energy. What's on top? Hierophant. Wow. This is some spiritual shit. Why is the Hierophant here? The Death card. I knew it would be powerful. I knew it was going to be major arcana. I fucking knew it. Pisces, you got some massive energy here. This alone I need Advil for. Okay? I'm going to tell you the same thing. All of you. Fuck it. All of you. Pay attention. The 11/11 portal. Allow that energy to flow through here. This is 11/11 portal energy on crack. The Hierophant and the Death card. No 2 cards could represent it more. It's the energetic new year. Look, you don't have to. I always have a couple of people every once in a while come in and they worry about, well, I don't like being forced to do something by the universe or this, that, or the other. Nobody forced to do anything. All right? The energy provides an opportunity. You can either take it and flow with the energy and increase your vibration and grow, or not. You can ignore it if you want to. It's like any other opportunity in the 3D. Somebody offers you a life-changing job. You can either take it or not take it. It's up to you, right? Any pressure you feel, okay, is self-induced. All right, well, it's a life-changing job. I should take it. I feel a lot of pressure to take it, but I don't know if I can do it. That's all you. That's got nothing to do with the offer. The offer is the energy. Now, the universe is providing an energetic opportunity. I'm encouraging, in particular, Pisces, because I'm talking about Pisces right now, but all of you, because our reading ended so strong. Our reading ended with 2 major arcanas here. and a balanced energy crossing it, the Six of Pentacles. All of you, allow the energy to flow. Don't think about it too much. You're going to have your spiritual dreams just like your runner on the other side, but for you, they're going to be different. The spiritual dreams are designed to put you on your soul's true purpose, to get you on the right path. And everything around the 1111 portal, which happens this week, tied to the eclipse, is really easy to understand. I've been calling it the Sesame Street Hierophant, because it's really easy to understand. It's not complicated stuff. So there's never been a better time to that energy, the energy that was here I was talking about in October, when Pluto went direct, where there's never a better time to drop a bad habit or change the way you look at yourself or you look at your life. That energy is still here. This is on the spiritual side, in this case with the 1111 portal. It gives you a chance. You can drop bad habits, you can change the way you look at your life, you can change the way you look at other things or a situation with a runner. You can get that spiritual lesson to grow your energy. There's no reason not to. I can understand someone not wanting to take the opportunity. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to stay exactly the way I am. That's fine. That is your free will decision. But I myself cannot understand anybody that won't take the opportunity to raise their vibration, increase their frequency. You only attract better opportunities and better people to you when you do that. Like energy attracts like energy, right? Good people don't go for low vibrational people. I know. It's just the way it is. Listen, be different. You're special. You're in this soulmate cycle. You know, only about 20 million people in this particular soulmate cycle, the best any energy readers can figure. And it's a pretty safe estimate. 7+ billion people in the world. That's a very small number. And there's already enough low vibration people out there causing problems and shit, right? Let's not add to it. Take the opportunity. It can't hurt. So allow the energy to flow. As far as communication from a runner here, it's almost guaranteed. Somebody here is definitely awake and coming towards you, Pisces. This is an energy of change. It's an energy of rebirth and change. Okay? So there's 2 layers to the energy. And this applies, I'm harping on this one because it's the anchor position. It applies to everybody. You're all connected. This is all of you right here. All right? Don't get hung up on signs with this. It's the one part about, you know, I was really surprised out here on YouTube. People pull on, I pull on the signs, but I find them limited. I don't know how, you're tying the universe's hands and saying, just tell me about the soulmate cycle, but just give it to me from this angle, kind of a thing. I like this, where I put it all together, where it's an all signs reading on the table. Right? Very powerful week coming up. Now I'm going to have the universe add all this up. Good luck. All right, give me 3 cards and a bottom card, universe. And for no other reason than to give me a title for this reading. This is some spiritual shit this month, let me tell you. Powerful stuff. Don't let it pass you by. It can't hurt. You know? There's no need to be resentful when somebody, or when the universe or somebody makes you offers you an offer. If you're resentful, that makes you the Burger King. Because the Burger Kings, the runners, were resentful of the opportunity, the energetic opportunity and the 3D opportunity of being with a soulmate, right? When you two came together. They rejected and ran from a genuine offer of love, or at the very least, lifelong friendship. You got to ask yourself, what kind of person would do that? You know? And I can tell you, they had a lot of growing to do. They did. But you had a lot of growing to do too, because you let that hurt you, which meant you weren't in Empress energy. And you need to be, you know? And I see it. It's here. We didn't get an Empress, but we did get the Queen of Pentacles on the table. That energy that's one of the finest energies. We got the Queen of Wands too. Attractive, soul nurturing. Hey, that's nice. Let's go. 3 cards and a bottom card. I figured it'd take me a minute to shuffle, so I kept talking. Yeah, all of these runners, okay? We got communication coming. The bottom card's the Page of Cups. But like I always say about this, there's a tidal wave behind this little girl holding this cup, right? So all of these, again, pay attention to what I said in that super random reading. Pay attention to what I said in Mars retrograde. Pay attention to what I've been saying for the last couple of months in my readings. All right, they show up a little bit pagey. All right, But the DF doesn't get out of bed for a page. This would lower your vibration. Don't lower your vibration to anyone. Just let them be who they are. And reject the offer if it's not big enough for you. Say, you know, I'm moving in a different direction. I'm the fucking empress and you're a 13-year-old girl, right? And then they got to come back with a bigger offer next time, and they come around quickly. The cycle is going to start whipping up in speed, like I said, once we get into Sagittarius season, especially around the time Jupiter goes direct. And look at that, the star. Didn't we have that in the wrap-up for the Friday reading too? That's massive, and I've been shuffling. I shuffled this deck 2-3 times here. All right, the star. What's the page crossing? You know, the Knight of Swords. They're all coming in. They're all coming towards you. The energy is here. It's just what I told you in the Friday reading. It's here. A wish, something you've had. And the reason they're a page is they're naked to the universe, right? They're just, it's true. She may be naked on the card, and she may be well groomed and got nothing to be afraid of or ashamed of, but she's not used to being naked out, and she's a big fashion person. She's into clothes and things like that, right? Pinnacle things. But now they're not, there's nothing there. It's all cups. It's all water. And there's no clothes, there's no fashion. You just got to be you. And that's hard for this person. That's why it's a page. But they got something they want to say. They're all charging in. They're all almost being forced to. This whole week is about spiritual wet dreams for everyone, not just Gemini angle. Okay? It really is. On their side, there's spiritual wet dreams. On your side, there's spiritual lessons. Spiritual opportunities. You can either take it or not. It's completely up to you. What's red with the star here? Okay? I was going to joke and say, is it the Epilady upright? I don't know. It's the King of Pentacles. It is. Again, regardless of the fact that they're a page, the universe took all this energy and added it up and gave us these 3 cards and this crossing card. Regardless of the fact that they're a page, and they're just charging in with a lot of water here, but it might come across a little swordsy, right? Regardless of that, for reasons I've explained with the star card, it's all to bring some stability. You're irreplaceable to this person. That's something that they're figuring out, your value. But it's deeper than that. It's about bringing stability to something that's been bothering you. We can't discount the 10 of Wands that came in the anchor position here for Pisces, right? That's why I read both sides of the energy. I flipped it. And that's why I did that. Because it's important to understand that this cycle has been tough on both sides, not just one side. And I think that the DFs know that. I think the DF side has that empathy, that level of empathy to know that it's been tough on both sides. I don't know that the DM has figured that out yet, but they will figure that out. When, you know, they come in as this page and it's not enough, they'll have to come back bigger. Both sides are going to realize something, in other words, when I get a card of stability like this. But they definitely, again, they manifested you in. All right? And then they ran from it. They got a lot of explaining to do, and it's going to take more than a page. And just for fun, underneath that is the 10 of Cups. There's that 10 of Cups again. We can't get rid of it. Somebody wanting to bring fantasy into reality, but they're going about it in a way that I think is backwards from how they should. But either way, it's a start. All right? So worry about your spiritual lessons. November in general, especially this week with 1111 portal, is some spiritual shit. Don't let it pass you by. But again, you can do what you want. Right? Nobody forcing it on you. Nobody anything. There's a potential here for amazing growth. Drop habits like that. All right? Drop perspective. Change your perspective on everything. Your life, the way other, relationships, all of it. Might as well grow your energy. It just increases the quality of your life. Like energy attracts like energy. Don't forget that. So it's always a good reason to raise your vibration. Up your game, if you will. That's your reading. Stay tuned for the eclipse reading, probably on Sunday or Monday. One of those two. All right? And then the 1111 portal, I'll pull close on late on the 10th or on the 11th. One of the two. And obviously we're going to have a whole bunch of other readings peppered in. Some Schrodinger's cats, some 3 cards, some singles reads, whatever. All right? That's your reading. Some sign updates too. Actually, I got a couple of sign updates coming. So stay tuned for those. There's a few of you here. I get my ideas for those from readings like this, so definitely here. I wouldn't mind checking into some of Gemini's person's spiritual wet dreams. I may do that for you. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. And looking at all the cards on the table, now you see why I take Advil before this reading. And you can see why it's the most powerful reading I pull. It's some massive energy here. All right, good luck.